All right, perfect. And here we jump into a best of 3 with Deuce and Fish on Amazonia's map 1. Here we go, baby. And we do have Deuce, a Canadian, in the top right of Amazonia. In the bottom left, we do have Fish, Singaporean, correct? Fish.
He's Singaporean,
Yeah.
and this opener makes me a little Hardian. This is Pally Rifle, baby.
Good stuff. This is a strong strat, dude. It's not to be... You want to hear a funny story, Rick?
Of course, yes.
I just remembered, actually. I love
how excited you are to tell me. Oh yeah, go ahead. Now I have to know.
Because I get to brag a little bit too. I was streaming, playing a little bit of Human for fun, about a year ago or something. Playing some Human. I like Pally Rifles. It's a fun strat. I matched Deuce on this map, Amazonia. And you know who won that map, Ricky? It's the only time I've ever beaten Deuce. He's probably about 101 against me, but the only time I've ever
Pally Rifle him?
Yeah, the only time I've ever beaten Deuce is on this map with Pally Rifles. It's the only time.
Oh, no.
The only time I've beaten him. Never beat him with Orc, my main race, but Pally Rifles, I was able to do that. So maybe Fish.
Dude, this is a... Yeah, go ahead. Maybe Fish what?
Maybe Fish with the much better micro and game knowledge and everything than me could probably be even more successful on this map.
This is a really common map for Pally Rifles, I feel. Why? Why Amazonia?
I don't know. Well, of course, it's hard to fast expand as a human, right? So you're playing one base, why not play a one base strat that's, strong like Pally Rifles? That most people don't know how to defeat, Don't ask me how to defeat it, by the way. I don't know the proper way how to defeat it. Don't know. I don't know. I think aggression is the way, which is what Deuce is doing. He's going to get 2 peasants here right away. I think this is the way to play for Deuce, but he's out of mana already. That's 4 sticks, baby. Someone got it. Beautiful. Unquiet slumbers. Nicely done, brother.
Wow, people know their music here. DK trying to get some harassment in, and now probably just going to go creeping. And at this point, this is a nice creep, level 2. Fresh as a daisy.
Gotta be careful, though.
Coming in for the creep jack, though.
You gotta be careful these aggressive holy lights, though. Yeah, if you get your DK too low, that Pally hits level 3. Boom, bang. Then we see 1 thrown on that 65 mana. You got about 2.5 more of those if you're Fish. So King Deuce gotta be a little bit careful. Regicide from this Paladin, Rick.
Pally getting some damage done. DK going for his own... I gotta say, Deuce getting a lot of work done. Pally, not so much so far. Teching as well is Fish with a very late scout tower. I'm surprised he's going... Dude, we saw one of the most epic games ever with these two on Amazonia when he just opened up normal tanks. Pally Rifle, a little bit
normal
of
tanks? Is that what you said? You just open normal...
Well, like, I mean, like, normal, like, arc,
tanks.
like Archmage, into, like, standard into tanks. Does that make sense?
Yes. I did. I was just joshing around. What's that from? That's from a TV show. Someone might know that.
I don't know.
Just joshing around. All right. We'll see. The Paladin, if he gets level 3, he could start pressuring these acolytes, of course.
Yo, people didn't like my zoom in. They're like, Eddie Dentist in chat. Like,
No.
what? Was it that bad? Oh. Kind of bumming me out, chat. I thought we were on the same team. Okay, Rifle's getting jumped up on. There's a lot of ghouls here. The DK blocks could be pretty sick. Surround, maybe on a Rifle.
Jump up and get down. Is he going to get a rifle? The King trying to lock it in. Everybody jump. Everybody jump. That's a dead rifle.
Doesn't even waste the Holy Light either. Just gives it up.
He's not even level 3
no, a
yet.
second one?
Oh, man. And you're kicking yourself for not talent portaling out right away if he gets the second surround, Deuce. Oh my god. King Deuce. Jesus, the skeleton will... Oh my god, the skeleton expires, or that would have been level 3. So he's got to use the level 1 Holy Light. Then he gets a ghoul, though. And the Holy Light's there. Ooh. Nicely done. And Fish, at the end of the day, I think comes out ahead.
Yeah, that was actually really nicely done by both players. Deuce locking that in, but then Fish actually saving that rifle with the clutch level 3 was actually pretty sweet. This is going to get pretty dicey. Surely a Blood Mage coming out second.
Yeah.
As soon as this farm finishes, a little bit of a delay here
I was just boxing over that farm, yeah, because it's delayed, or else the Blood Mage could probably already be out, honestly, if that farm wasn't so delayed.
Yeah, level 3 is pretty clutch, though, and a lot of camps going here. Oh, if there was any coils, though, Deuce would certainly be having a heyday. Is this another surround on the rifle? You had it locked in 15 times. Deuce, just kill it. There we go. Okay, does get some
Not
damage
worth
on
it,
it.
though.
Still locked in.
I think he saves his rifle, yeah. Oh, there's a Lich. Oh, there's a Nova in the bash so that he can't get the Holy Light, but Fish does get it off, but there's the Nova. There's no more Holy Lights, so this may end up being... Okay, that's the second rifle falling. Creep does go to Fish. Almost level 4 Paladin, but you got to be careful. There's almost a Coil and almost a Nova. So Fish is going to back off, but still not too bad for Fish, all things considered. He got, I think, 4 ghouls in total there.
Okay. Deuce, the problem with Deuce, like no level 3 DK and no mana so far. Only 1 coil left in the tank. But the statue coming right now, he's actually pulling more ghouls. He wants to at least get some more of these camps and bully this Paladin on level 2, which is really hard to do, honestly. But the good thing is this Blood Mage is so late. And the Blood Mage would mean Siphon Mana, would just mean unlimited Holy Lights.
Yeah, absolutely. And more importantly, I would say even... very few death coils. And of course, with that nuke, the Lich, we almost saw the Lich falling to just rifles right there. If there's no coil and there's a Holy Light follow-up on level 2, the Lich could definitely fall, and then where your Novas, big guy? Oh, there could be one on this Taskmaster to start, though, at least. Coil Nova. Nicely done by Deuce. Gets to level 3. Ooh. Claws of Attack, though, going to go to Fish. But another ghoul
Yeah, that was actually really good.
Yeah. Dark Ranger third.
Not even like a bad investment into the mana as well. Definitely worth. Gotta go for something big now if you're Fish. Militia pull. He's going for the expansion.
I think this is going to be an expansion.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Try it out.
Oh, Fish's items are inverted, aren't they? He's got the mantles and the claws on the Paladin, and then he's got the rings on the Blood Mage. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Do you want more mana on your Blood Mage?
Well, you know, you're just siphoning it anyway, so it's like a communal mana pool, you know? So it doesn't really matter where the mana items are, but of course the extra damage on the Blood Mage can't hurt, right? You dig?
That's true. Yeah, I guess it's like I wonder which one is more cost efficient, because as long as you have more mana on your Blood Mage, you're going to have more siphons. Unlimited siphons is the key to having unlimited pality. So maybe the focus is on more mana Blood Mage at the end of the day. Never thought about that. I wonder if there's a way to actually see the cost effectiveness and see which one's better. 2-1 rifles, though. Jeez.
Yeah, that's probably going to be 2-2 soon enough as well. Yeah, second armor upgrade in the works. That expansion coming up. This is a relatively standard expansion timing, maybe a little bit late even, but if anyone's seen Thorzane's games, they know how this works. Expansion, a late tier 3 tech into normally Griffins or even some Priests with Inner Fire behind this. And the red camps are this is another reason why rifles are so good on this map, because you can take those red camps so easily. Silence Coil Nova.
On the Pally.
Oh, Fish. It's going to be a Holy Light.
Flush. Oh, it could be a Nova, though. Could be a Nova. Could be a Nova. Oh, my God. That was so close. The cooldown was crazy. You know, you banish. Obviously, you negate all damage, but magic can still reign in, especially abilities. That is a scary... And banish, obviously, you take way more damage as well from nukes. But you also can get healed for more, so it's like a catch-22 there. Yeah. 2-2 rifles, though. This is crazy. Okay, and now that Fish is mining off of his expansion, Arcane as well, he's just going to be breaking like crazy. And we see that, okay, he broke and then he canceled. So surely he starts to break with just mass rifles.
Oh, do you Holy Light the rifle, or do you try to save your Blood Mage because you're afraid of another nuke? That rifle falls. I think he could have actually saved both, because there's no coil, there's no Nova. So one rifle falls, the ghouls are... You cannot let these ghouls get on top of the rifles of your Fish, but... The expansion's mining, so Fish is just happy to buy some time here, Ricky.
Yeah, this is all gravy. The level 2 Devotion Hour is so good as well. It's so hard to take down these units. You kind of have to nuke them down, but the Ghoul Frenzy now in the expansion. Arcane is pretty good, but it's not really good against ghouls, and the ghouls are going to rain down, and Fish has to get in here. Potion, it's a potion of greater mana on the Blood Mage as well. Interesting.
A lot of peasants fall. I think this would be a good time to just town portal out. Yeah, 1 ghoul traded for, what was that, 4 peasants, I believe. Oh, 2 ghouls. Oh, okay, just 1 ghoul at the end of the day. Not bad, but Fish saved enough peasants that he's almost fully mining. 4 out of 5. And his lumber is not a big problem. He's already got 2 too, so... Oh, statue forgotten about! Oh, that's dead.
Oh
That's
no,
dead
that
for
was
sure.
actually rallying back to the base, and I think it could have saved that. Like that could have been a save statue. Is that dead? One more hit.
If the DK was coming in with Aura, he might be able to save the statue, but I think the Paladin's eventually going to catch up.
Bit of a schlong walk though, eh?
This is taking quite a while, Rick.
He's really going to the far end of the map as well.
And
He's
Deuce
really
is running
giving
down
it.
to the bottom right corner to try to... Oh my god, Deuce is creepjacking Fish. This could be game losing.
Oh, the Pally's out of the way. This is actually, you've activated my trap card if you're Deuce. Coil comes in, one rifle going down. Could be two. The Ghoul Frenzy is locked in. Banish trying to save some of these units. The Pally having to take the long road home, and another rifle goes down. That's two rifles. That's big for Deuce, man.
2 rifles so he could chase that statue across the map. I mean, you could do the same with 1 rifle with range, right? Just chase it across, but it's more difficult to micro, I suppose, because you got to rehotkey it. You can't use those F keys, but still, yeah. Big mistake there from Fish, who actually got the true shot aura from that mercenary camp. Oh my god, these rifles.
A lot of damage, a lot of armor, but the first A-bomb's coming in for Deuce, and as long as he keeps this rifle count down, the expansion will count for nothing. Like 300 fighting in a nice tight choke. Not going to matter. Your numbers matter for nothing, Carson. That's the quote, I think. Don't know that one. The Immortals.
Oh.
We put their name to the test. No. Okay. More rifles coming down. Nice Holy Light from Fish as he tries to plow ahead. Paladin's got lots of mana, but I really question that poster grid of mana being on the Blood Mage. Okay, now he's got to siphon mana over to the Pally.
There's no way. Deuce can't break this. He's never going to be able to win this fight, and he's never going to get ahead in supply. There goes the Dark Ranger. Like, yeah, he's going to kill a couple of rifles, but there's just no way. Fish is... Okay, he's killed all the peasants. Oh, no, he hasn't actually killed any of the peasants because Fish nicely microed them away. So now these ghouls are going to kill a couple, but 3 ghouls are going to fall, and I don't see Deuce breaking this. There's just too much stuff. 59 against 34 supply.
And now the Banish bolts are going to be pretty nuts. I mean, still level 1 Banish. He did get level 2 Siphon, but still just a lot of DPS coming in. And if you're not careful, we saw that Dark Ranger just get absolutely deleted from the game.
Yeah.
And Deuce kind of has to side back. I mean, 38 supply, you're kind of in a dead position. You can't fight. You can't even really nuke down and kite because you got no mana this whole time. The Blood Mage control from Fish has been really good.
Yeah, there's always more things you can micro. I was talking to Thorzane about this, actually, because he does this strat a lot, too. And I was just saying, there's always more you can do. And Thorzane said, yeah, it seems like a simple strategy because you only build 1 unit, but really it is a very deep strategy, especially in terms of micro, because if you micro perfectly, you essentially can have infinite mana and never lose a single unit that isn't Coil Nova'd well banished. So, like, if an AI were to play this strat, I think this would be the best strat for an AI to play against Undead. But Fish might lose a couple of units because he is not an AI. But certainly a huge supply advantage, or at least 10 for now, as Deuce comes in for probably his last push of the game.
And Deuce keeps pushing the tempo with, you know, no mana on these heroes. He's got no Nova. Doesn't even have the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger lagging behind, but the DK's only got 1 coil. Needs to rely on the statue, but as he relies on the statue, Carson, the big Siphon, and that's a huge Siphon, actually using the coil to make sure that he gets at least one use out of it.
Yeah.
And now there's no nukes, and now he's just right-clicking, but the rifles can kite all day long, brother. And now there's just a couple A-bombs on the front line. No Disease Cloud as well. 1 rifle might go down, actually. Fish, oh, nice heal scroll.
Yeah, that was nicely used to save not just the Blood Mage, but also 2 rifles. And now, look how fast the A-bombs fall, Ricky. Holy Jesus Weezes. And, you know, if they're not falling fast enough already, there's Griffins on the way, and Deuce probably knows that too. And game 1 goes to Fish with a nice strat. Gotta respect the Pally rifles.
You know, how do you really counter that? We saw Deuce come across the map, level 2 DK. He got some trades, but honestly, minus stealing the Kobold in the mid for 3-2, he didn't do much. And that was a risky investment. I mean, without that, you kind of get no value at all.
Right.
You know, what is the difference in these games that Deuce does? Do you just creep and then try to bully on level 3? I thought that was always the plan.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea to try to. I will admit that I don't really know the best way for Undead to deal with this, although there is one because it's not the most standard strategy, of course, or else if there was no way for Undead to deal with it, this would be the standard strat in every game in every region. But I think, yeah, level 3 Death Knight as early as you can, and then pressuring when the Blood Mage comes out and trying to stop that tier 2 expansion, I think is the best thing you can do as the Undead. But I'm sure Deuce rather has played against this. I'm sure he knows. I'm sure he knows what to do. I'm sure he has a good idea. I just don't think ghouls are the way.
Bit of a ping disadvantage for Fish too. I mean, he's playing with 200 ping.
Yeah, that's the way
Forced
it's got to
west,
be.
so
Where's Deuce living right now? Is he West Coast again? Is he back in BC? I wonder. His ping's
no,
looking
he's
pretty
in
good.
Alberta, I think.
Oh, okay. That still would be pretty good ping though to West.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your ping to west?
Around there. Yeah, around that. Or 30, 40.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 40. 42. All right, map 2 will be Northern Isles, and we'll see if Deuce can find a response to a strategy that I would be surprised if Fish didn't do again. And here we go into game 2. And we do have Fish in the bottom left, who is going for Pally Rifles again. In the top right, we do have Deuce going for Ted Fiends again. I wonder how the strat fares against Criplord, actually, Rick. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's an interesting tactic. I do think a lot of units on the ground early might make a difference with a low-level Pally in the early, because you have to go across to stop the expansion either way. So I don't think we're seeing that from Deuce, though.
I think that'd be the right play. He knows once a Pally Rifler, always a Pally Rifler, it seems, in these series. So I think, and Fish has been playing it a lot recently, I think a Crippler would be the best play to just sort of blind counter this if you're Deuce, but he wants to play Death Knight. He wants to make it work. It's hard. It's very difficult.
Yeah, but the route is there for at least a fast level 2, but I don't know what you do for level 3. Like, you're going to be in the same situation where you're going across the map with a level 2 DK to try to harass.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're giving up so much XP. I mean, the Pally's going to have more rifles behind him. This is kind of a tough map for DK. Probably way tougher than the previous one we just saw. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Deuce just, doesn't really have the answer. He's just kind of winging it. But, I mean, I would at least give it a shot for Criplord. Because I feel like you can guarantee that expansion.
Yeah, because it's so delayed, right? It's like expanding with a Lich first against Philbot Fiends or something in an Undead Mirror, right? Like, you have the time because it takes a while for the double rifles to come out, of course. And the Paladin, you can't do much if you're on level 1. You need to get level 3. So maybe it's counterintuitive to not harass with a Death Knight early on, but it's better to allow them to get level 3 and have a free expansion as the Undead than to try and probably fail at stopping the Paladin level 3. I think Criplord is the way here, but you have to go Criplord blind, and maybe Deuce wasn't expecting Fish to do the same strat twice in a row.
He's gonna see it though. I mean, he scouts it with the Acolyte, so he's fully aware of what's going on. Is this actually expand with DK?
Yeah, this is a great play. Yeah, okay, so he was going to go for, maybe, we have seen on this map the Ghoul expand, although he does have a graveyard, but I think this is a great adjustment from Deuce to just go for a tier 1 expand, because he knows, again, you don't need a Crippler to expand, you can do it with a DK too, and yeah, this is great from Deuce that he goes for this Expo. This is excellent.
And, this early graveyard could actually mean a quicker tech at the end of the day. I mean, you're going to have your graveyard. You can have so much going on for you. Ring of Regeneration is decent, considering he just tanked a bunch of damage on his DK. But yeah, this is going to be a Necropolis, Ziggurat, and then an expansion. And then you're already going to have the graveyard for faster wood. I wonder if he moves those ghouls over, but it's not going to matter too much. But the problem, again, Carson, is going to be just a heavy rifle count early with, a Crept Paladin. And what item did he get? Potion of Greater Healing. Not, obviously mana is what you want, but not the worst item either.
Not too bad. I'm wondering if Fish does manage to scout this expansion, which he's actually sending a Militia up there right now. A nice little adjustment to the standard. Could he just creep level 3, stay on tier 1, and just tower rush this expansion with like 4 rifles? It's so wacky. We don't see this too often. When will we, if we watch this replay in like 2015, will we expect to see Pally Rifles against a DK fast expansion, human against undead? This is weird. This is almost inverse roles.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like right now, Fish is the DK trying to creep up,
exactly,
while the human expands. Whoa, dude. Yeah, dude. Well, it's like a 17 head, bro.
And ghouls against rifles too. So ranged against melee units, footmen against fiends in the inverse case.
Yeah, that's a good point. DK farming a lot of XP here, but the Pally is level 3 already. Here come Militia up the middle of the map. Are you kidding? And Lumbermill. What are you, the new prophet?
God, I'm out of my mind on these predictions.
You're killing the game right now. You're killing the game, dude. Are you kidding me?
God,
I am blown away by your abilities, dude. Is it the mustache?
Yeah, I think it might be, but I don't know if this is gonna work. Like, there's a Nerubian up. maybe...
Well, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work against Cryptlord. I'll tell you that right now. It would not work
Yeah.
against Cryptlord, but it might work against DK.
There's no DK level 3 yet either, and there's 2 Fiends. The Ghouls are probably going to have to be pulled from the main, but there's only 4 of them right now, so... The towers are coming up. The Greater Heal is going to have to be invested right away, but I think Fish is fine with that. Thank you to 6Cat for the Prime 4 months as well. Thank you very much. There's the Greater Heal invested. We got a 4-0 ball game, and Arcane Tower coming up. Oh, not an Arcane, a Guard Tower.
Just going straight for towers early. He's playing dirty. Keeping it dirty, Carson. Dirty in the corners. More rifles trying to get popped out. The farm just finished, so there's no longer supply block. Can pump out a few more. Needs to rally the troops. He's actually pulling a bit more militia. Really committing to this is Fish. I don't think he has a choice, but the Fiends are going to do quick work on these towers. One early cancel right away, and actually these 2 guard towers that are trying to go up with tower range. I don't think they're going to get up. I think Deuce has actually held this.
Nicely done. He's got a coil to save that Fiend. There's probably going to be at least 1 Fiend going down for these tower cancels. More militia coming in. This is 8 militias. This is every lumber. No, he's built so many lumber workers, dude. He's got, I think, 14 workers, not on gold currently. So Fish really committing to this push. I think a shop would be a great investment as well for Fish here, but yep, 4 rifles. Not really where are his rifles going. Okay, now he's got a 5th one out, but Deuce is holding for now. He's going to have equal
pulling
feed
even
numbers.
more militia.
Yeah,
he's going to have like 11 peasants by the time this game ends. Nice coils from Deuce, man. He hasn't lost a single unit yet.
He's going to start losing them now, though. This is going to be a dead Fiend, I feel. Oh!
But in retaliation, he pulls Ghouls, and actually Ghouls on Blight, pretty good, Carson. The mass repair is insane. I don't actually think this amount of rifles can cancel this. One more rifle could go down. Oh, the Fiend comes back. Or sorry, one more Fiend could go down. The rifle goes in range. That's 2 Fiends picked off right away. Uh-oh. Could this be the spiral effect right now? Okay, he does cancel all the towers, but at what cost? I mean, 2 Fiends down, Spirit Tower in the expansion. Deuce is really trying to hold on. The longer he waits, the better this should be.
He's gonna go tower. He's just pivoting to the main base. He's gonna go tower the main base now. Deuce has 2 crypt on tier 1 as well, going for 2 crypt Fiends. And I think Deuce is in a pretty good spot. Hard to say.
This is so wacky. This is wacky tobacco right now. One more rifle coming in. Sentry Ward on the expansion. Going to see the towers. And I mean, yeah, there's only a Spirit Tower here, though. Another Ziggurat trying to be built for Deuce. That's probably going to be a Nerubian. He does need that slow if he wants to keep fighting this. But the double pump is real, Carson. This is like a quick 50 food mass Fiend army if Deuce keeps the macro going, which he seems to be doing.
All right, this is going to be a lot of Fiends. So that's 4 in the main, and that's 2 with the army, 6 in total, and a 7th and an 8th coming out. What is this? Lucifer in 2005 playing on Terran to Stand against Orc or something. He's got 8 Fiends, tier 1.
More rifles coming in. These are +1 rifles as well, so a lot of DPS. And honestly, there isn't going to be any tech. So interesting focus on the altar, but I think he's just trying to get some more room for these rifles. Good micro from Fish right now. The kiting has to be real. Surround on the DK.
No
is
TP!
This worth?
No
oh,
TP!
This is worth. Oh my god. He's not in shop. He's in shop range, but he can't get any heals. He's tier 1. That's a dead DK.
Oh, and there's a shop up for Fish. Perfectly calculated those last hits as well. Okay, he's got he's gonna have to heal up the Paladin. Not before killing a bunch of rifles. Level 4, he can get Divine Shield now.
He doesn't. He gets the devotion.
The
he's
balls
playing
on
so
this guy.
Yeah, he's got balls of steel, man.
The altar's dead. Is Fish really gonna do it with this? What the hell?
The shop's not even like being okay. Now it's being built so we can heal up this Pally, but the altar is dead, Carson. And honestly, there's tons of economy to get back this DK from the tavern, but now you're kind of relying on trying to siege back these guards.
1,200 gold. Yeah, you're not wrong at all there. Holy.
He's got a lot of units. Actually, keep that Pally right in the back, big boy.
He hasn't even started healing him up yet.
Day.
Yeah, he's just using his mana right now. He's gonna wait till he's out of the fight. Oh, look at that juicy scroll, dude.
These are just mass holy lights on the Fiends. There's nothing you can really do without that DK who's trailing behind. Did get tavern rezzed. Could probably just kill this with the rifles, which is a free steal, and then a holy light on another Fiend. Deuce is losing so many Fiends, but still a 50 supply for some reason. No tech. Is there a tech at the expansion? No, there isn't. Yeah, level 3 DK. Finally, the nukes could be pretty good. No Nerubian behind this Ziggurat, and I don't even think the Nerubian would actually hit much. These guard towers getting in serious work. I cannot believe the pivot from Fish to actually just go straight to the main base. That was such a good decision. These clarities also paying off in dividends, by the way. Another holy light on a Fiend.
This is how Undead vs. Human was supposed to be played. Paladin against DK, rifles against Fiends. Okay, yeah. And, you know, Deuce seems to be holding on here because, of course, Fish has to break one of these bases or he has lost. So if you don't break this base, the game is over. It doesn't matter if you get Paladin level 6 even. The DK is 3, that's all Deuce needs.
Yeah, but the Pally is feeding so much as well. I mean, really close to 5. He could buy these heals all day as well on one base. I mean, Clarity's very, very cheap. As long as he doesn't get them canceled, which he's doing a good job of kiting around that, actually. DK has no mana for, like, a Quill to stop this. And look at the Holy Lights come in, and now the DK starting to get focused. Okay, the rifle does get healed, but now the focus fire is on the DK, and you're still tier 1, Carson. So all this damage is pretty important. Fish is just chipping away. He's really just chipping away. And now the Fiend's overextended. Is he going to get that one rifle? No. Oh, the
Almost
micro.
A Holy Light. He's got one now. Oh, suck it to me, Fish. That was beautifully done. And you imagine when this Pally hits level 5, if that happens, the nukes on the DK are going to be tremendous.
They're going to be tremendously tremendous, Carson. He's actually, he could go back and fully heal, by the way, because this still is a really tough position for Deuce. He can do like a heal scroll. He can use that scroll of regeneration if he wants to and everything. And I think that's what he's doing. He's taking a little short intermission.
Deuce is going to do the same, though. Deuce could do the same with a Ritual Dagger. Oh, he misses 2 Fiends at the top, though. I want some popcorn now, dude. Oh, my God. How many Fiends have fallen? How many Fiends?
A lot.
But
Deuce has remained
so good,
on
though.
50 supply. Yeah, he's remained on 50 supply the whole time. That is the craziness behind this expansion, and now he's teching at the expansion. So Deuce is trying to buy time. This is literally an opposite of what we used to see 10 years ago with the human teching at his main base or his expansion as he slowly chip away and holds the undead siege. Now it's the human siege. This is crazy, but Fish running out of mana on that Pally. And actually, the Pally got to get him in range. Would have loved to see a Nerubian, but we're not going to see slow, and that kind of helps Fish for now.
Yeah, Fish is teching, by the way, himself. So both players teching now, but of course it's going to be 2 base against 1. How do you like it now, Fish? This is how it feels for undeads. 2 base against 1. What are you going to do? You get tier 3.
So many Fiends here. So many Fiends. I would love to see Deuce maybe reposition these a bit more to get more surface area on all these Fiends, because he is slowly chipping away. I mean, this is 56 supply. He's just constantly pressing W or F, whatever the number is, to build Fiends, or the letter, sorry, the button, the command, what have you.
Dude, DK Paladin's almost level 5. These Holy Lights are going to be off the charts, especially when Fish hits tier 2 with Blood Mage. Banish level 3 Holy Light, get out of here.
How about mana pots? How about mana pots from the shop?
How about rifle range? How about a workshop for mortar teams?
Yeah. How about a patch?
Yeah.
How about an active ladder?
Give me your belt.
DK getting surrounded. Give me your belt. Tier 2 tech is...
Look at the Holy Lights! Oh my God! This is a dead knight!
DK.
Might be
block it!
Might
block
be a town
it.
portal.
Block it!
Oh, the Fiend's gonna fall too. Okay, this will probably be a town portal, but I think Fish is saying my job is done here. 2 more Fiends gonna fall.
Actually, town portal will be pretty big. He's not gonna town portal. It's not worth. Wait, is it worth?
It's absolutely worth. Are you kidding me?
Wait,
town portal away.
What? Well, I thought maybe...
Is your main base dead? What is going on?
I was wondering if he wanted to keep the units here, otherwise he would just lose the towers in his positioning. So maybe he thought it was
worth it. It's only 2 towers. It's only 2 towers. He's getting 3 Fiends, but I mean, Jesus. Okay, I mean, can he afford he can a tavern back this Paladin, but he's going to be... Now he can't afford his Blood Mage, his rifle range, that workshop maybe he could build aggressively. You know, like now he's got his Paladin back, yeah, but he's going to be very short on gold, and Deuce is... Okay, Deuce is getting a slaughterhouse and an altar at his now tier 2 expansion.
Oh, surrounds a Fiend.
Oh my dear lord.
Cute play. And now he's tier 2, Carson. We said mana pot on the Pally. Definitely a possibility now. Gonna kill another. Okay, the Death Knight gets taverned again. That was all of Deuce's money.
And these Holy Lights, Rick. These Holy Lights, 1 shot, 1 kill. Isn't that the Priest of the Middle? That's the Archer that's supposed to say that, but now the Paladin's saying that to the Fiends. Look at this. Oh my, this is crazy.
Honestly, Holy Light that other Fiend. There we go. You can get it done. DK's out of position. He's just diving in. Fish just diving in right now. Okay, Coil going on one of these rifles. And honestly, I do question if Fish has enough juice to keep losing units like this, because Deuce certainly has enough juice. Double Crypt as well being built in his expansion, Carson, and a Slaughterhouse. Could be a meat wagon. Could just be statues, Ricky, if he just wants to fight this out.
You might say Deuce has too much sauce.
Oh, he's got the juice. Give me the juice. Give me the blood, Eli. He's just got too much. I mean, this expansion for the Undead is paying dividends. And honestly, Fish hasn't been trading bad, Carson.
Yeah.
Minus the Paladin going down, which was a big loss. But he might risk it again.
Potions, though, available for both players. Deuce bought double mana pot, of course, and now Fish is buying...
Another surround. Fish is going for it. He wants it. Oh, Deuce, what are you doing with your DK, bro? Okay, I don't even think there's enough damage to actually kill this this DK anymore.
Oh, he's going for a surround. He knows Fish. If he gets that DK, he'll get his ultimate. He'll be able to dive in for those fiends and just pop that ultimate and get, was it 5 units back? 6 units back with the Paladin's ultimate? I forget what it is.
56 supply statue actually in the expansion. More fiends being rallied
God.
over to Deuce. Deuce is holding,
Blood
man.
Mage.
These are 2/1 fiends as well, man. They kick.
There's going to be a Blood Mage soon. There's going to be a Lich soon. There'll be no Banish. It is Siphon first. Oh my god.
What a game. What a game. This is almost a level 6 Pally.
There's going to be a Coil Nova, though. You got to be careful. There's almost a Coil, and there's soon to be a Nova, so fit... Oh my god, level 6 Paladin!
Yeah, Fish can't really afford a mana pot, though. It's a huge investment at this point. He's still trying to just survive. Workshop being built proxied. Is this for mortars to chip away? Has to be, right?
Yeah, and the siege continues. There's a Coil. Holy Light. Imagine Banish Holy Light, though, I say again on this Death Knight. Is there a shop for Deuce? Did he rebuild it? He is rebuilding at his expansion. Can Fish just fight straight up, though? He's been in such a dominant position for just fighting the Fiends straight up, but now there's a statue, now there's a Lich. Can Fish win a fight if Deuce just attacks into him now?
Oh, it's dicey. The shop's going to go down. Can he pick up a few more items before it does go down? Nope. Not going to be the case. The only mana he's going to get now is from that Blood Mage.
There is the ultimate,
right now,
though.
This is a token arcane tower here. Yeah, but there's no bodies, man. There's no bodies.
Yeah, but if, say, Fish wants to commit in and use all his Holy Lights on the Blood Mage to keep that alive and lose all his rifles and then use his ultimate, if he had a mana pot, that'd be a beautiful trade. He maybe gets 3 Fiends and then loses 5 rifles, resurrects them, and then backs away. Certainly some utility. Oh my god, look at the nukes on the Fiends. This is ridiculous.
This could be an interesting position for Fish, too. Rebuilding the shop, building a couple more towers, and maintaining this position. Blood Mage! Satan, what are you doing? Okay, Holy Light comes in, but he's trying to risk it all for the mana, and he does get a lot of the Liches, but that was so close, Carson.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was so... I wouldn't have done that. That was so risky, man. 2 cannon towers!
No way. They take ages to get up, though. A beautiful town portal. No cancel on that one. No cancel on that one. That's so much gold invested. There's a Nova. Is there a Coil? There's a mana pot for a Coil. The shop isn't up yet. There's going to have to be a town portal dodge. Uses a potion last second. Oh my god, there's a mortar team. There's a Nova. Town portal has to be used now. Certainly. There it is. He gets out with a town portal. How many feeds are going to fall? Oh my god. One rifle caught out of position. The Arcane Tower burns all the mana. Deuce finally holds 16 minutes into this game. 18? That's an 8. Yeah, 18.
If Deuce waited like enough for those cannon towers to build, I think he can't hold this.
Yeah, those cannon towers were huge, and that's a lot of gold invested, though. Fish is just going to counter expand now.
Oh my god, this isn't even over.
He could get Blood Mage level 3 so fast from creeping right now. Blood Mage level 3 for Banish and Siphon level 2. That could be extremely hard for Deuce to deal with.
There's level 2 right away. Yep, there's a lot of camps here, Carson, especially in the mid with rifles. So easy to creep up while you're buying time for this expansion. Paladin needs to heal up that rifle.
Are there ghouls for Deuce?
Man.
Deuce is now rebuilding his ghouls. He didn't have them for a while. He has one in the main base, one at the expansion. Okay, but the nuke on the Paladin, that's Deuce's way here. That's his one-way ticket. If he Coil Novas that Paladin all day, no Divine Shield, not a good way to save the Pally.
Oh, this is crazy. Fish is, like you said, is just going to be janking up this Blood Mage like crazy right now. But Deuce, on the other hand, creeping up the shop, and that's going to be level 2 on the Lich, level 4 possibly on the DK. I don't think he'll hit the 4, but he'll definitely hit the 2. Yeah, very close to that 4, though. 10 XP. That's one rifle.
This is going to be Blood Mage level 3, though. Book of the Dead is actually really strong. But there's an orb. Is there a Destroyer form? Probably not. No, there is not. One rifle falls. That level 4 you mentioned is now here. One more rifle potentially going to fall. Holy Light's there. No town portal, though, for Fish.
He sells the Book of the Dead right away for more money. Wants to get a little bit more value out of this. The Paladin is healing. As long as he stays in the back, I feel like these rifles can honestly just chip away, which is crazy. There's only 6 of them. Blood Mage needs to steal a bit more mana. Could probably just focus down these units. What do you do, though, when you're Deuce, man? Okay, the expansion is up. Is he going to build towers at his expansion? Because Deuce is wrapping around town. He does have a TP as well if the trade doesn't go in his favor. Oh, but Fish is here. Fish knows. Scouts it with the rifle. Okay, he's going to see that his army's here. Is there any nukes? There's no mana on Deuce right now, but there's tons of mana on this Paladin. I think this could be a big mistake from Deuce. Could lose a lot of these units. One rifle about to go down, though. Paladin really scared of getting nukes, but Fish, there's no mana on these heroes. You don't have to be afraid of losing your Pally.
Yeah, he's definitely being way too safe right now. He can go for those fiends. And he's got a heal scroll as well on the Paladin. Okay, there he siphons everything away. Deuce is microing this pretty well so far. Fish maybe getting a little bit too fancy going for surrounds, but a Banish Holy Light could be a kill on every one of these fiends. It could certainly be a kill. Yeah, there's the potion. The Death Knight would have died so quickly to Banish Holy Light, and there's the ultimate. Only one rifle, but certainly worth for just mana when you have infinite mana on tap from the Blood Mage.
Yeah, he'll probably just pop that anytime he can. It's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Yeah.
Pit Lord coming out is going to be so good against the rifles. Actually, picking off that statue would be pretty good, too. Banish on a Fiend. Are we just going to spam Holy Light? No, we're just going to go for the DK at this point. Why not?
That might have been a misclick. I think that was meant to be on the Death Knight.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
The wood is such a problem for Deuce. Where are the ghouls? Oh, they're on the expansion. Okay, 3 ghouls. One's AFK! Deuce! What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh, and that Pit Lord's almost just like a mana battery for this Blood Mage now. He gets 1 Howl off, which isn't that effective, honestly. The Silence would have been much stronger.
Oh, Blood Mage in trouble. Blood Mage in trouble. Okay, so... Oh, the banishes but loses life. That was the catch-22 of this banish. You save it from the attacks, but then you just get nuked. And this is going to be a lot of trouble for Fish. Fish needs to get out of here. Okay, he gets back to the Blood Mage, but he needs 10 mana before he can siphon. Actually, a heal scroll used from that Blood Mage to save these rifles. He's trying to go for the Pit Lord right now. This is crazy micro from Fish. But honestly, with the statue, I don't think you can really stay in this fight. 2-1 attack is really good for Deuce. More rifles dropping. This is crazy. 69 supply.
Mortar team attacking the
Mortar team!
All right. I was mentioning earlier that workshop was still alive, at least in my head, and now it's... Deuce hasn't noticed yet. This whole time, Deuce hasn't noticed that mortar team. This is a classic Fish play. The ghouls come in to deal with the expansion. Is there a shop? I think this is the only shop. There's no shop in the main base as Fish tries to go to tier 3. Oh, there's no mana either.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming in right now with this orb. And does he get the Necropolis?
Oh,
I mean, not
God.
the end of the world, but he'll chip into the towers, I guess. He's definitely going to get this Necropolis. There's no reaction. Deuce has 190 gold, and Fish has a fresh expansion. The ghouls! The ghouls at the expansion of Fish! I was just saying Fish is going to be mining and Deuce won't be, but oh, man.
Yeah, and Deuce is really pressing forward. He's had a big supply advantage for a long time, and now he's starting to trade very effectively. Gets 2 rifles there. Last Holy Light used. Deuce is seemingly doing very well with the big supply lead now. The 3 ghouls, like you mentioned, killing all of those peasants at the expo. The main base is about to be out for Deuce. It already is out for Fish, who did lose his Necropolis, by the way, to that 1 mortar team. Oh, but
Militia are going to stop at the worst time. He'd probably love to have these militia here, but gonna have to rely on just this low mana, and honestly, low mana on the undead actually going against Fish because there's really nothing to siphon.
Yeah.
Post the Pit Lord back, not because of the HP being low, but also not giving the Blood Mage any time to siphon. Okay, he does have enough for a siphon as well. Fresh statues come in though; those are juicy. GG Deuce. What a game!
Oh, that was so crazy.
What a game!
Dude. That was so crazy. 1-1. Oh my God. That was a one-of-a-kind game right there, guys. That was a one-of-a-kind game you just witnessed right there. Incredible. All right, we're going to map 3. What the hell, dude? What the hell? All right.
That was crazy, man. That was such a scary game. I gotta adjust the headset here. Oh man. I love this series. That's why I wanted to do it. Like, it's always so close, man. These games are always so insane.
Holy hell. Glad we got him to wait.
For sure. Game name is Singaporean with a 3.
You think that's funny? You think I'm not in game?
Oh, were we waiting on Fish there?
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad, bro. My bad, dog.
Right. Game 3 in the, what is this? This is the quarterfinals. Oh, this is awesome. We're not even close to done for the day, baby. Got semis, we got grand finals.
Yeah, true. I was saying this tournament's going really far, but I mean, we're still in the quarters, man. These games could go really, really long.
We're going to see Pally Rifles again, and Deuce, I think that's the right answer. Honestly, the question is for Fish, was the Tower Rush Tier 1 all-in the right answer for him? Because I think we're going to see a very similar game in Map 3. It could be Tide Hunters, could be Concealed Hill, perhaps, for Map 3. Not sure what it's going to be quite yet, but it could be an exact mirror build order for both players.
Yeah, I mean, what maps are left that you can't get away with doing what Deuce did? I feel like now that Amazonia is out,
None, really.
Concealed would be tough.
Concealed, that's probably it. Concealed would be tough. That's about it. But of course,
Yeah,
they
that's
vetoed
it.
before they knew this is what was going to happen. So the maps are
Well,
kind of
true,
like,
yeah.
They're like, I'm sure Deuce had no idea this is what the series was going to be like.
Yeah, Burrow Rush with 103 bits, Cheer 103, Bidoux. What's going on, Burrow Rush? And Zebra Surgeon with the 41 months. What the heck? Hat Milk. There we go.
3 years, 5 months, Pog Champ. Thank you very much.
Crazy, man.
That mortar team at the end, too, dude. Kills some main base.
Yeah, that was nuts.
It probably would have killed a Black Citadel if that was a Black Citadel right there.
Would have taken a little bit longer, but I don't think Deuce was catching that, right?
Well, they
I
were
don't think he was
fighting for
catching
so
that at all.
long, right? So all it takes is Fish to just boop, right click on the Halls of the Dead or the Necropolis at that point, and Deuce has to really notice it while fighting, while microing. So, oh my god, dude, that was so crazy.
That was sick. I mean, the bracket must be updating right now. Let's check what's going on here.
Yeah.
We do have...
That one's going on YouTube for sure. Or I guess this one we're in right now.
Yeah, Say-So able to 2-0 Pokey, and he's going up against Hitman. I assume those two are just going to play, although that's a great match because, you know, Say-So's had his number with Crippler lately.
Yeah, we're
We've been
missing the
talking about that.
semis because of this. I think it's worth it, obviously, but we might be missing... Hopefully not both semis. Oh, no, because Insup's, of course, waiting for the winner of this. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to miss one semi, which is totally all right. All right, map 3. I didn't actually get to see what the map was, but this is Deuce against Fish, game 3, of course, and it will be Concealed Hill, like we were mentioning before. They didn't know what was going to happen when they vetoed into this, so now Deuce seemingly not having that DK fast expansion option, or at least not as easy. But here's Concealed Hill. We'll see what happens. 1-1. Here's Deuce in the top right, the Canadian, and the Singaporean in the bottom left, going again for Pally Rifles. It's Fish. Oh my god, we could be seeing the same thing, Ricky.
Yeah, so the thing is, we got a little bamboozled, right? Because Deuce opened Ted Fiends, and we were like, oh, he's not going to do anything weird. But then he turned that into an expansion play.
Yeah.
Like with the Graveyard too, which was so weird. But the Graveyard helped because it's early Spirit Towers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're going to see Pally Rifles again, dude. Say-So and Hitman going to wait for us, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Was that a
So
better?
after
Is that
that-
a better match than the winner of this against Insup, though?
So Deuce and Fish would play Insup. I mean, yeah.
Maybe. I mean, no. Actually, that is a better match because Say-So's been beating Hitman on ladder recently.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think that's actually a better match, no matter who gets through. Yeah, I think that's good. We won't get to see Insup, maybe, but I mean, he might make it to the grand finals, which in that case we would have caught most of the players we wanted to see today. So that's cool. Yeah, I think it's good. We'll get to see Say-So, and we got to see Deuce and Fish, and we'll maybe get to see Insup in the grand finals. But yeah, that's good. That's good. I agree. I agree.
You concur.
I concur. We'll see if Deuce concurs with my idea that fast expanding is the play here. But it's Ted Fiends. It's Ted Fiends. The Akko Scout's going to confirm. I guess Fish just does Pally Rifles now. He did it against Orc as well the other week. I guess he just plays Pally Rifles now.
I wonder if he does it in every matchup. Like you said, there was a spurt there where he was doing that in every matchup and actually finding success. And it was when he opened Standard that he started getting in a slump again. So
Right.
maybe he just, figured enough is enough.
It's a very
Should
fun
see,
strat.
you know,
Super fun to play.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, look at that game. I mean, that was hype as heck, dude. That was sick.
All right, little pause.
Sorry, I forgot to take a piss there, so let me just take a break. Sorry.
Deuce is going. We can see Deuce on the map. He's going to the left-hand side of the map. So is he going for straight harass, or is he going for maybe the crab camp? He's not creeping the orange typically outside of his base. That's most common.
Wait, is he not? I thought he just grabbed the skellies and now he's turning.
Oh,
he
was the critter in a weird spot? Oh, the critter was in a weird spot. Okay. Bummer for Deuce. That's a long walk.
What would the option have been there?
What?
If he wasn't going for this?
Maybe either straight harass or go for the crabs into straight harass, which isn't too uncommon to go for the crab camp into the expansion harass, but obviously you'll take the other crab typically, so.
Good point. So I'm just grabbing a little jerky on the side.
It's all right. All right, both players creeping up.
Game.
We're going to see probably... You shut up. We're going to see both players probably creeping to level 3. You can speak now.
We're going to talk about that later. DK almost level 2. I mean, he's definitely going to go for the crab camp now, which will be level 2, and then he's, on his way to creep jack. Fish, though, going to be creeping his level 2, and then they might actually meet up somewhere at the shop, and maybe this favors
Deuce, probably,
Deuce.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it depends how many rifles are here. If there's 4 rifles, it's going to be tough for just skeletons to do anything. But of course, Deuce is going to pull a couple of ghouls as well. And he is just playing ghouls again. So Deuce going back to what he lost with in the first game, Ricky. I don't know if I agree with this. But of course, Concealed Hill, it's going to be hard to fast expand. It was so hard last game. They fought for 20 minutes because of that fast expansion. So, Concealed Hill, a tough map to do that, I suppose.
Yeah, this was really the only trump that could have stopped Deuce from doing that. Otherwise, he probably would have. Man, he was at 50 supply the whole time. Like, losing Fiends left, right, and center. Still 50 supply. Didn't even matter.
Must have been like 14 Fiends dying last game, at least.
Would have loved to check. Okay, DK actually in the main base. No Arcane, and actually... Oh, no Skelly Rod either.
Yeah, that'd be maybe 3 peasants going down, but as it stands now, probably just the 1. Oh, gotta be careful. Fish is very capable of these surrounds. Okay, he does get out of there just in the nick of time. Okay, Pally gonna chase a bit. Ghouls actually going to the left side. Probably go to the crab to camp out, which will help the DK grab a little bit. Staff actually gonna staff over. Nice. Beauty play. Oh, he canceled the staff, dude!
Oh, no!
Can he get out? Okay, he can't get out. Okay, if the rifle was in position, that was quite the mistake from Deuce, slipping up there. Yep.
Holy Lights on the DK. And now he's going to be able to creep this up relatively easy. I mean, DK's got full mana. Actually, he's just going to dive. Deuce.
I like this play from Deuce. Yeah, this is nice. If the Paladin's here, it's very rough, but actually this is a beautifully done base build though from Fish. He could just, micro the low HP peasants to the right-hand side, and there's only a couple of ways the ghouls can get in. One's gonna fall, but it took 2 coils, Rick, for that second peasant of the game to fall, maybe 3 in total. But now this is gonna be a town portal for Deuce and possibly a couple of ghouls falling. Yeah, town portal, and he only got 1 peasant kill there.
Not worth. Not worth for Deuce.
This is coming in all Fish, dude. This is all Fish all day, it's looking like.
And now you're in a weird position as the undead. You have no TP, so if you go across the map and just eat nukes, you're in a rough spot. You have to creep at this point and play super defensively until you're able to rebuild, re-get that TP, I guess, and just secure yourself a bit more. But opening ghouls, too, this is going to be so wonky. And the more rifles come in, they can kite ghouls all day until tier 3.
Right.
Oh, Fish is going for a big camp.
Yeah, you can do this with rifles, too. We see this with headhunters sometimes, but yeah, this is going to be level 3, and all the damage he takes can be healed up at the fountain afterwards. So as long as Fish doesn't get creep jacked, it's going to put him in a pretty good spot, but Deuce is going for a pre-tier 2 expansion. Okay, no, he's teching straight to tier 3 and putting down Necropolis. I wonder, is he going for a tier 2 expansion here? He gets a Pennant of Energy, level 3, so he's certainly strong enough to do so. Deuce gets Rune Bracers. That's going to be pretty good for him. Or Fish gets Rune Bracers, rather. Oh, don't lose your Paladin! Okay. Almost loses Pally to creeps, but everything's all right. Everything's okay. We're not panicking.
Yeah, the brace is a great item, obviously, but, you know, I don't think he's going to get an expansion anytime soon, as wood is really bad. He crept with a bunch of the ghouls, so it's going to take a long time for this to happen. This might even be, you know, Fish can creep out this fountain, heal up, and then even go cancel what's going on up top. He does scout it with the peasant, so he knows what's at least thinking is going to happen. I don't think Fish actually anticipates the wood deficit that Deuce actually has, so... Oh, Deuce just diving in, though. But no, without a TP, you only have staff. This could be pretty risky.
Yeah, 2 ghouls are certainly going to fall if there's a town portal back. But for now, the level 2 coil on these peasants is great. Oh, but nice focus fire from the arcane tower. But Deuce quickly uses that mana. That's 3 peasants here. 5 in total this game. So the lumber's going to start hurting. It's going to be a 6th peasant in total. A 7th probably. The Nova comes in. Oh, this is very good damage from Deuce. 8 peasants in total.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
9. Fuck, it's so many peasants. Oh my god, the damage here. 10 peasants falling. Staff out. That's game-winning damage right there, Rick.
And Deuce just gets out with 1 ghoul going down.
Okay, 2 fall.
Okay, 2.
Yeah. That's good. The
Still
Lich came in with
man.
that Nova. Yeah, that's 10 peasants. How many... Fish is going to have to go buy a Shredder, I think, right now. Don't even rebuild these peasants, I feel like. Just saturate your gold mine and go creep the lab right now and get a Shredder, I think is the only play Fish has.
I mean, there's probably room for aggression, but I mean, one more weird wraparound from Deuce could be game if he gets caught. He kind of has to find the army, I think, and fight.
Another red camp, though, for Fish. Gonna be soon level 4 Paladin, and, you know, we saw how effective the level 5, level 6 Paladin was last game, and this is gonna get him pretty close, actually.
Oh, this is pretty dope. Item could be pretty pog, too. Khadgars would be crazy.
Oh, Khadgars would be insane. Or any aura, it would be
I'd leave the game
incredible.
with
Oh, and rifle falls. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Ooh, not what we were hoping for, eh? For a good old fishy boy. Loses a rifle, doesn't get the greatest item, but he does get the experience, and he has stopped that expansion, worth noting, was stopped before Fish came home and defended earlier.
More rifles going in. Fish is really committing to defense this time. More guard towers actually going in place. And when you're in an economic deficit right now, losing all those peasants,
yeah,
you know, a commitment to towers early can really slow you down even more. But now he's looking for a fight, and this is probably the right option.
Yeah, Deuce can not fight right now, I don't think. The kiting from the rifles is going to be magnificent. The upgrades have been stunted because of this hit-and-run play by Deuce earlier. And there is no Shredder, so there's not going to be many upgrades at all. There's now the +1 armor, so at least 1/1 for the rifles, but not going to be much more than that for Fish. And this could be an over-aggressive camp, especially with the skeleton scouting it. Oh, no, Fish.
Fish! No. This ain't it, bro. The Skelly scouted this, too, so, like, Deuce is here. Okay, so the camp, he's going to be fighting a battle on 2 fronts.
Nice
Holy Light
fight
coming in on
Deuce.
the rifle. Oh, this is amazing for Deuce. A surround. There's Nova.
It's going to be another silence as well, yeah.
Silence on cooldown. Could hop right now. There's no more nukes on this Blood Mage, though. So he's just got to go for units. He's just got to A-move Deuces right now.
Oh, no.
No mana pots either. Oh, the camp comes in to help out.
3 rifles so far.
Yeah, this is big losses for Fish, man. Definitely big losses. Even in the last game, like, Fish was never able to get more than, like, 6 riflemen.
Yeah, and Deuce lost nothing there either. 3 rifles for nothing at all. There's no town portal on this Death Knight. Oh my god, there's no town portal on the Death Knight!
No way.
No way! Is there any way to save him? Is there any way to save him? Coil trying to get out. There's going to be a Holy Light. There's a Banish. Oh my god, Deuce is trying to fight his way out, but he's about to lose his first hero. There's going to be a Holy Light. Oh, there's a Banish. Oh my god.
There's not a Nova.
Oh, what the hell? God. Banish on the Lich! Fish
no way.
is very capable of locking this in. Very capable.
No way!
Oh my god, the Lich is dead too. That was so good for Deuce, and now... And Cloak passed as well. The Blood Mage has saved Fish out of his mind here in Game 3.
2 quick ones. That was the craziest turnaround ever. Deuce was dominating. In fact, Fish was getting creepjacked at the lab. There was no way to recover from that. You just had to run. So many rifles go down. That was the most insane play, and this is why you can never count Fish out in these games. He's one of those turnaround players, whether it's in his base, coming from behind, or just like in the middle of the map. Apparently, another statue going down. This is such a big loss for Deuce, and he's got no heroes. Trying to build the DK, but the Lich is going to take a long time, and there's a lot more mana where that came from. Could siphon over to the Pally, could definitely save this rifle. Okay, there's the saved rifle. Now he's actually going for the accolades of Deuce. Oh no. Deuce is plummeting in supply, and his chances of going into this tournament also plummeting.
Are you kidding
First dream
me?
hack, now ESL Cup.
Are you kidding me, dude? Are you
That was
kidding
the most
me?
insane. It was the most insane play I've ever seen.
He's got like 2 more holy lights. He kills an abomination. The mining is completely cut off. The longer Fish stays here, the better. He's got a cloak. He's gonna have to force dust from Deuce. The blood mage might be dying. Okay, nice base build from Deuce, saves the blood mage. 1 rifle falls to the back, but this is a lot of investment into towers now. The gold mine's exposed. The death knight almost out, but not before this gold mine perhaps falls. But the damage is starting to pile onto Fish. We have seen Fish overcommit in these situations before, Ricky.
Yeah, but he could just TP out. There's just so much damage right now, and he's got tons of economy back home. He's got he doesn't have a shop actually,
Level 5
which is
paladin.
kind of a problem. But he could just heal at the fountain. But the mana might be an issue. But he might just go for the mine. I mean, you have to either commit. Okay, the holy lights are out. GG. What a game from Fish. Are you kidding me? One of the sickest turnarounds I've ever seen. That double surround. What?
That was crazy, dude. That was a crazy series. Oh my god. Deuce played that really well too. 10 peasants on the hit and run. Loses a couple of ghouls, yeah. Loses a town portal, yeah. But 10 peasants. In the long run, Deuce is very much ahead because Fish can't get those upgrades. Then Fish loses a rifle to creeps, loses 3 more to the initial fight, then takes a fight when after he just lost 4 rifles and Deuce lost nothing. It just double surrounds his heroes when there's no town portal. How can she slap? Well, there she slaps.
I literally said, as he's creeping the red camp golem, I said the only way that Fish wins is by taking a fight. I did not think that would be that kind of a fight. And we talked about that too, like forcing the TP early from Deuce.
Yeah.
When you go across the map at all, it's always risky. I mean, what are the chances that you get surrounded like that? There's no way out. No mana on the Lich. No mana on the Dark Ranger. Just absolutely the worst time for that to happen. And then the banish slow surround on the Lich. That's just, that's beautiful from Fish, man. GG's. I would love to see Fish versus Insub, but I really do think that the better play right now is Sace over against Hitman.